I had a lot of joint pain, swelling, fatigue, low energy, and I've had those problems for years. To lose weight, but I saw one of your summits. My doctor referred me to the summit, and I saw you speak. I thought that maybe if I had worked with you, I might be able to get more energy. I was coming home from work and I would get in the shower. I barely could make it through my shower after work, and then I was done. I had no energy to enjoy, my hobbies, my grandchildren, even just clean my house. And that weighed on me mentally, socially. Your friends and your family, they get tired of hearing you say, no, I can't come, And so I could see that it was, having a detrimental effect in a lot of areas, and I wanted to do something. Over the years, I'm like everybody else. I read all these things on the internet, and maybe you shouldn't eat this, and maybe you shouldn't eat that. And I was unnecessarily, not eating different things just to see what would happen, not knowing. And so when I worked with you and I was able to really find out what are the things that are causing my inflammation, to flare up and to cause me all these problems, I was able to come up with an eating plan that I knew I felt comfortable that I was eating things that were good for my body and not restricting things that didn't need to be restricted anymore. And so I think it just made me a lot more relaxed about food and eating, and then I also lost weight. I lost weight. It really made me feel more comfortable with, I really shouldn't be eating this. It's not good for me. It might be good for other people, but it's not great for me. And so I should try to, avoid that without wondering, It made me want to cry, really, because, I was able to, I came home from work, took my shower, and I actually felt like, let me get some stuff done around here. And I would babysit for my granddaughter, and I would want to do it and I would want to be with her, but I could hear myself being irritable with her. I could hear myself, not enjoying time that I was spending with her. So, the first time I was just able to really enjoy it and not get irritable, and it was very, I don't know, it just made me very happy to get to that point. So I appreciated it. I appreciated all the things that it helped. I have to say that's one thing that I really was, another eye-opening thing for me was, there's so many other aspects to getting healthy and losing weight other than just what you eat and how much activity you do. And it was mind-blowing every week after week, learning a new step and layering on a strategy. It was really, really interesting to see that it's so much more than that. I've tried a lot of programs, in the past just to, stay healthy with my health issues, try to be as healthy as I can. And they weren't really livable. I could do them for a short amount of time. I did, at one point, when I just turned 50, I was like, okay, I gotta be healthy. And I did like beach body videos, and I was killing myself. And it wasn't a livable thing to do. Even my adult kids, come on. So I've done different things, and they weren't livable. And I found that this program for me has been the most livable one, and I'm not overwhelmed. The way you parse out the information and you layer on the strategies, I find that was not overwhelming for me. I used to just mess up and be like, oh, well, that's it. I might as well just, Yes, so it fit into my life. I felt it was doable. I didn't feel like if I messed up, that was it. So, and to be honest, I questioned whether to join at first. And then I talked to my husband, and he said, you're spending so much time and energy and money and everything else on all these doctors. If this will help you, then you should do it. And he encouraged me to try, and I found it to be really helpful, and it's maintained me.